Good evening. My name is Kojo. The time is 8:58 p.m. The date is 29th of May 2019. It's a Wednesday. Kweku and Ikua's Day. The current president of Ghana, his name is Kweku. So the situation Ghana is in is very simple. They either have Kweku Anansi sitting as their leader, which means the story will go like this. He will trick. He will go left when you thought he was going right. He will go up when you saw him digging down to go down. And he'll go down when you saw him with wings, looking like he's going to fly. He will always trick you. But in the end of it all, he will smash whatever goods he gets so his people can enjoy. Anansi's sense is so. Or we could have Kweku Bonsam. And if Ghana has Kweku Bonsam sitting as their leader, then what is the situation Ghana finds itself in? Well, the story as it goes, Kweku Bonsam came to break and destroy.
Consequence music.
Time reveal a lot of things. Want to take your life just like an assassin. It's unfortunate, but I just saw life set. You do good for people, and they will forget. All it makes I upset. Man, move on and just step. That's how we go, yeah. Cause some will use it for the money, use it for your fame, use it for the car, and some will use it for your name. Now them will use it in the end. And things where them a do are not the same. Cause man see them true colors.
I've seen so much in this life of mine that I'm telling you, I can testify that you ain't seen what I've seen unless if you're a certain class of person. Today I was walking with a lady, yeah, and we were talking. Don't worry, you get to be a fly on the wall in our conversation. You see this woman? I see her all the time since I've been here in Ghana. And I ask myself, what drives her? What wakes her up in the morning? I'm coming.
Give them the strength when them weak. Man make them ends meet. Never know them selfish. We think we have one dream. No, no, no. The consequence. Why good people have to pay the consequences? Cause man see them true colors. Yeah. That's why we lose no fuck. Yeah. Man see them true colors. Yeah. That's why we lose no fuck. Yeah. Everything I'm for a purpose. See what I say? Yeah, big. Ha.
Yeah. I used to think to myself, what drives this woman? Yeah. Because get this, do you know what she does? She sells fish on her head. Yeah, she sells fish on her head. And basically it will be different sorts of fish. Cassava fish, tuna fish. Sometimes you'll notice that they're different. I think it depends on what's in the market. Yeah, I think it depends on what's in the market. Yeah. But watch this, yeah. Yeah, I used to think, what drives this woman in the morning, man, to wake up and carry this on her head? You understand what I'm saying? And then I went a whole year wondering this. And then a few weeks ago, Saturn told me, yeah, I don't know, buy something for me. The only reason why I wasn't buying it before, because get this. Oh, yeah. Them smiling at your face and gossipy and close door. Oh, yeah. Them want you lose your way after we've been so poor. But man see them true colors. Yeah. That's why we lose no fun. Yeah. Man see them true colors. Yeah. That's why we lose no fun. Yeah. Give them the strength when them weak. Man make them ends meet. Never know them selfish. We think we have one dream. No. The consequence. Why good people have to pay the consequences? Cause man see them true colors. Yeah. That's why we lose no fun. Yeah. Man see them true colors. Yeah. That's why we lose no fun. Yeah. It's come for a purpose. Smell it? No big. So get this, yeah? Yeah. So, there's a welder opposite my house. And he's my friend. I'm always there to jam and, we're always talking. And she normally comes there and they will always buy from her. But, like when you come to Africa, yeah, and when you come to Ghana, like you're trying to be careful what you eat because you don't know the conditions, the things that have been cooked in and this and that and that. But you know what's crazy about this woman, yeah? For someone who sells fish on her head, you should see her makeup. Yeah? Beautifully done. Her face is always shining. Yeah? And you see this woman. Hey! How can you be carrying so much on your head? And your laughter, you see your laughter, it reaches the end of the road. You see your happiness is seen from a mile away. You see your joy, it's felt. It's felt all over. One time, get this, you see this woman, a friend of mine who makes shoes. There's a guy, I don't really like the guy, and the guy's never done nothing to me, and I'll tell you why I don't like him. Because get this, you see this woman, she sells fish, as I said, on her head. She needs the fish to finish. Yeah, because fish, it's cooked fish, by the way, as in fried fish, which you buy and eat straight away. And it's cheaper because she only sells fish. So when you go to the food places to buy food and fish, the fish over there for 7 cities is double, triple what she will give you. Yeah, but sometimes she knows that people, have problems, so she will give you the fish and you pay later. But then I was there at this shoe shop, and she came to collect the money, and the person who had taken the fish has been dodging her for a few days. And I normally see how much this woman is carrying on her head. So I'm thinking, if this woman has carried on her head, fried it, carried it on her head, walked to your house, delivered it to you, left, didn't take the money, giving you time, how much more do you want from this woman? You feel me? And then they start insulting the woman. Oh, go away, who the fuck are you? Who cares? You get your money. Not the guy who borrowed the fish, but his little kids, not his children, the kids that work for him. And I think to myself, Ray, what's up with this, man? You get me? How much more can this woman give for you to respect her? So anyway, just the other day I decided, let me taste the fish, and get this, the reception I got. Yeah. Oh my God, it kept me going back every day from then. Sometimes I'd even ask her to just leave it with the shops close to my house. I'll pick it up later and I'll pay her when I see her next. So I owe her money yesterday. But get this, I ordered fish from her, but I told her to leave at one of the shops. She did. And then I forgot about it. So this morning, or this afternoon, the shop owner gave it to someone to bring to me. And then I remembered, oh goodness. Then I saw her this evening. Yeah, on my way to the shops to buy food. But I had her money on me. But I told her, Auntie, I got your money, but I'll pay you later. She said, oh, it doesn't matter. Yeah. And we started walking. She's carrying her pants. And I asked her, Auntie, how is it? She said, is everything finished? She said, yeah, everything finished. And I said, amen. You get me? And we started talking. Listen. It turns out, you know this woman, yeah? In Ghana here, we will call them Ohima. Yeah, Ohima. Ohima means, yeah, princess or queen. Yeah, Ohima. But that's not her name. That's who she is. That's her title. She's a queen. She's a queen of a place. I believe it's called Keke or Kete. Anyway, you get to hear her. Basically, get this, she tells me a story of in her kingdom where her forefathers who first reached that place, yeah, in our country we say Chichere. So they tied the village or the town together. So then it's recognized as, since they tied it, they become the chiefs and the kings. Yeah. But as time went by, the family, the dad, adopted other kids. Yeah, adopted other kids. And those kids came into the family. What's happened now is, get this, yeah? As the time has gone by, although they're part of the family, they're not blood. And because they're not blood, they're not entitled, yeah, to become kings and queens. But now they're fighting for the throne. And the rightful owner of the throne is the fish seller. And I asked her, why don't you fight for it? Even they recognize that you're the rightful. Because get this, amidst the argument, she went and they put, listen, amidst the argument, she went and all the feuding family shut up and they put the ahindi, which is, in her case, is like a wrist, a bracelet. They put that on her amidst all the feud, and she hadn't asked for it. When she realized they were trying to make her Ohima, she said she's a Muslim, but she wasn't born a Muslim. Yeah, but she met a Muslim man and married a Muslim man. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. And then get this. That day when they put the thing on her hands, yeah, do you know what this woman done? She looked left and right, yeah, and she told them, oh, I'm hungry, I need to go and buy cocoa, which is a porridge. They said, oh, you're the queen. Why are you going to buy cocoa? Yeah. This woman, oh, I just want to stretch my legs. She got on a keke, which is so her place is called kete. Yeah, because the first one I thought was, oh, keke. Keke is a motorbike, so her place is kete. Yeah, kete means a mat you lay on. Kete. So her place, her kingdom, is a relaxing mat. Obviously, the mat has developed problems. So watch this. Yeah, she got on the keke. Went to the border of Aflao and Lomi, yeah, and then jumped on a trotro straight to Accra, and came back to selling her fish. She wants nothing to do with it. But why? Listen, I look at this woman, yeah, and this woman, she's so beautiful. I made it on. Okay. I'm into window. Yeah. So this woman, yeah, she get this. She left her city when she was very young, 22 years ago. Yeah, and she was brought to Accra. And at the age of 22, sorted after by so many guys and whatnot, yeah, she decided, yeah, that she met a guy. Yeah, that she met a guy. And that she's going to marry this guy. You get me? Okay. So the guy was Muslim. She's not Muslim. Yeah. But get this. She was young. She was beautiful. And she tells me, oh, you see, when I was young, when I was about 22, when you saw me, you used to say to yourself, Obroni nebano. Obroni means, yeah, anyone that's not dark skin. So there's a certain level of complexion, and from that level all the way to white people, yeah, including Chinese or anything, will be considered to be Obroni. Yeah. Okay. So even in England, in Ghana, we call black people who are certain complexion, yeah, Obroni. Or we say Bibini Broni, meaning black white person. But then the white person, we call them just straight Broni. But it starts off with the black white person, Bibini Broni. So, and then as the color goes, you become, that is Broni. Because the Bibini is almost not seen. You could say the genealogy, you could say it's almost scientific, isn't it? Yeah, you could say that. So anyway, get this, yeah. She came to Accra, she met a guy, and she married the guy. Yeah, everything was nice. Yeah. She had kids with this guy, everything was nice. She asked the guy, give me money. I got a business plan. Because the guy can afford, she's 22 and get this, she's 22 and she can take care of herself and she's got a business plan. She's got everything planned. Yeah. The guy's like, oh, don't worry, we're married, just chill. You understand what I'm saying? You will get to do all these things. Then she has kids for him. She has more kids for him. She has more kids for him. You understand what I'm saying? And then eventually, yeah, one day, he takes a plank. He beats her before that anyway. He beats her, but this one day he took a plank. Yeah. And you see this plank. She said, if I hadn't dodged, oh, I wouldn't be here today.
Because get this.
Uncle Prince.
If I come across him today,
I think
they shouldn't think, yeah, that I'm very respectful. They should just think that they earn respect.
So she dodged and it clipped her on the side of her head still. Yeah, and she says since then, 6 years ago, you know, she has headaches. Yeah. And I was thinking, well, the fish is so, I know it's hard work, but you make a lot of money. She says, yeah. But she tells me now the business, you need a fridge, you need this, you need that, you need this, you need that, you need this. So basically, she basically goes and takes, she's basically doing that hard work for somebody. And her husband watched her do it. And then he used to take the money off her. And then she had to feed the kids. So he never gave her anything. And then nearly killed her on top. And then now he's left her of all the kids, 4. No, sorry, 5. 2 sets of twins and one single one. This woman carries fish on her head to put all of them through school. And I see her doing it up and down. Come rain or shine, she's up and down and got no choice.
You should be ashamed.
And I realized I've met some amazing people in my life. I've met some people who really teach me that money ain't the end all. Your happiness, your sound mind is the end all. Imagine that. I got an uncle as well. And there's a place called Kaswa. Do you know how much it costs to buy land in this place called Kaswa? Quite a bit. One of the luscious places. Yeah? And it's hardly developed. But this place is close to some of the nicest beaches. Yeah? And this uncle of mine, yeah, found out, yeah, that he is to become the king of this place. I said, boom. You get me? I practically own Castle then. Yeah? And I'm just praying for God to give me money. I go and buy up all the land and develop it for Ghana.
And he's like, he was surprised. He said, yeah.
And then my uncle goes to me, let me finish the story, man. I said, alright, finish it.
And he said, wow. Because he enjoyed it.
He's hiding. What do you mean by he's hiding? He's coming here. He's coming here. He's on his way from Kasua. He's coming here. My uncle, this uncle of mine, he lives in some apartments that we own over there. Yeah. So everyone knows him over there, living there. And then all of a sudden the king dies. Yeah. And they come knocking on the door saying, "King, come." Yeah. King. He climbed up the ceiling and hid in the roof.
What is the point of
They came, listen, they come to get you whether you like it or not.
English? This is what they do. Yeah?
Listen carefully to me. You are the rightful heir. Whether you want to be the rightful heir or not, they will come for you. So they came for him.
In these places.
Listen, they couldn't find him, so they left. But every day they kept coming. And he realized that it's only a matter of time they'll figure out to, post someone there. So he snuck out, came here to chill, and I got to chat to him. I said, "Uncle, what go on?" He said, "Listen, I just want my peace of mind. They're feuding over. Listen, there shouldn't be a feud over what's not yours. And you shouldn't have to fight for what is yours."
If you were organized,
you understand what I'm saying? But if it's yours and you have to go and fight for it, yeah, then at what point does your actions or do your actions, yeah, become right? And anyway, he says, yeah, there's too much blood, yeah, innocent blood that gets spilt before someone is installed. And me, I believe in Nanenyame. And if blood is spilt on my behalf, with my knowledge, I believe I'll die myself.
This is why I'm pissed off.
So I rather, do you know what this guy is? He's a mason, a top mason.
Like I said,
you could say a 33-degree, a can mason.
This boy has done everything the government wouldn't do. Yeah,
a king or hene. The woman is Ohima, the man is Ohene.
Today when I'm sat down with him,
and I realized I've met some amazing people in my life. Then I realized life is good. If you look carefully, you will see that not everyone's greedy. This guy's a mason. I'm telling you, you see him carry a motor on his head. Listen, he's the first to wake up. He's the last to finish work. But he's meant to be sat in a stool. And I'm telling you, he's meant to be getting away with what he wants. But he wants what he needs.
So he's playing.
Come on, man.
And I said, "Oh, you like sax, yeah?" He said, "Yeah." And I said, "Oh, okay. Listen to Michael Bolton.
Yeah, and I put on some of Michael Bolton's tunes that have been played by sax. Yeah, because I put on because he didn't know. The same way he didn't think I'll read To Kill a Mockingbird, then he was playing sax, and then I tell him, come here. Yeah, and then he was just glued. He just kept looking at me, and he was frozen to the point where we were meant to get up and leave. Yeah, and leave. But I couldn't because I didn't want to rip him away from it. I could feel something. I could feel an energy, a connection. Listen, he kind of just melted into the chair, and he was staring at the phone, and he was eager to plug it into a bigger speaker. Yeah, and I was just walking around. I was just trying not to make him uncomfortable by looking at him. So I was using the reflections to look at him, and it was amazing. After a while, he broke his silence there, and he goes to me, I tried to learn it, you know. And this is me, huh? This is the saxophone. I tried to learn it. And this is me, yeah? You like it? This is I love it. This is what you like about it. This is the way it sounds, and even when you are playing it, the way you are, yeah? And I'm like, so why didn't you learn it? Why did you try? And this is, whoa. I read the books, I did everything, I watched the tutorials and everything, and when I thought I was ready to now start learning, I checked out the price, 1,400, fuck! Can't afford it. I'm sad because you see in England, he could have gone to a flea market and fetched a saxophone for like 50 quid. Why can't we do the same in this country? It's because our country is fucked. Listen, this boy taught himself, yeah, without a computer. Listen, he had no money to go for classes. He had no computer. Yeah, get this. The only time he got to learn how he's going to work on the computer was when his friends, yeah, they won't invite him to their house to play on the computer. But when the computer spoiled, yeah, they knew he was quite good at it. So they would call him. But then he will use that opportunity, yeah, to take 4 hours to fix it. He would tell them, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to do this. But really what he's doing is learning what he needs to learn first. But he did that because his friends were. I just took a picture of the last fish. I had 3, I ate one earlier. I just gave one to Eric with his meal, and I'm having it. The last one. He said to me, God bless the woman. Yeah. I said, yeah, good. Learn Spanish because then you can speak to my son. Yeah. He speaks Spanish. Yeah. And he said, yeah. I said, yeah. That was just the other day. Today he's flinging Spanish words at me, yeah, telling me to learn so I can respond. You understand what I'm saying? Or he's looking at the Spanish word, saying the word before he then plays it. You understand what I'm saying? He's that quick of a learner. In a country that we dig gold and everything, yeah. Come on, man. This boy could probably end up being, yeah, not Africa's, but listen. Why is it that the greatest of everything, yeah, that the greatest piece was written by Mozart? Yeah, and then they say, oh, Mozart. But don't be dismayed, because Mozart was black. Listen, if you want to be like the white people, be like the white people, but let it reflect. Let it reflect. Listen, I wanted to learn how to play the guitar. I never did. But it's not because there weren't facilities for me to go. There were facilities to facilitate me if I needed to. Do you know why I didn't go? Because I'm one of those guys, innit? Yeah? Who I want to do it. Listen, I want to learn it. I want to do it. But I don't want to learn it. I just want to do it. I just want to know how to do it without learning how to do it. You feel me? It doesn't work. But get this.
I just enjoy it. So when he said that, yeah, I told him, yeah, get this. I told him, don't worry. We're working now, aren't we? We're working and things are brightening up. So let's keep working, yeah? Something will happen, innit? But I told him, you know you can practice for now, innit? This is how. And this is simple. Yeah, I'll show you. So hold on, I did this. Sorry. Oh, get this. He even somehow, yeah, managed to get in touch with this guy. And this guy offered to help him learn a few tricks. Luis Graziato. Oh, it's Luis Graziato. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? He offered to help him. Come on, man. Anyway, so I told him, yeah, don't worry, man. And then I took him to, that's when I introduced him to Michael Bolton, innit? And then I told him, yeah, I told him, let's listen to this one, innit? Yeah. And then, so I started playing this one for him. Yeah. And I told him that this ain't Michael Bolton, but this is one of his songs, yeah. But then Michael Bolton himself, so I played this one, yeah. But listen, the minute this hits, yeah, he was stoned. That's it, he was stoned, he was glued. And then get this, I took him here after that to Kenny. And that's what I'm saying. Took my man to Kenny. But you see what I mean? He was just glued and listen. I told him, you know what you should do? Yeah, you should do what I do. This is what do you do? This is me. You see, saxophone, it all relies on your core, your inner, yeah, to blow. So get this, you want to play it, but you don't have it yet. Yeah? So what you do, you don't stop yourself from playing. You keep practicing. fuck your government. I swear down if they don't give you a saxophone, yeah, use the one God gave you just like that. But tell them fuck you. I'm telling you, if they won't give you a saxophone so you can do your heart's desire,
My name is
and
Kojo.
become who you want to be, yeah,
I'm a Ken.
use what God gave you and still become who you
In
want
Hebrew
to be. and tell them, fuck
T993
you.
Iconology, we say Sanatia.
We will invite you, man's
My
making
people
me.
will tell you
Tell them that.
Sanatia means that's
Yeah.
how things are.
You didn't create me, therefore
And
you
I will
can't
tell you
make.
my people have
God
forgotten
created,
themselves and therefore
you
cannot
make.
translate their language,
Straight
and
up.
therefore you cannot take their translation to heart. Because I will translate it for you
I ain't no
and
more
tell you the true meaning of Sanatia.
Watch this here.
The word Sa means that's how
Listen,
it was, or that's how it is.
For sure.
When you get somewhere and someone asks you, oh, how come it's broken? You say, hey, Sa, Sanatia. Yeah, Sa, that's how it was.
Magnesium, manganese, cocoa.
Notia
Gold,
means sand.
timber, you name it, we dig it all.
So,
we dig sun.
the true translation of Sanatia is, that's how sand is.
And he went, ooh, that.
Let me give you a true reflection.
Really dark.
You see this woman?
And I said, you like it?
In her
He
blood
said, no one is that dark.
is the ownership of a
dig
kingdom.
sun.
Yes. But she carries fish on her head and you can't tell she's a queen.
Yeah, I was arguing one.
But this woman could have easily been a queen.
Yeah.
And she would be wearing diamonds and gold and whatever. And you couldn't tell it's the same woman.
Is more successful than Ghana. And he said, how is England more successful than Ghana?
Because it doesn't matter how much money you have.
And this means, listen,
and it doesn't matter how much money you don't have. Sanatia, that's how sand is.
Yeah? Because get this, you see the affluence they show.
We will all die.
Yeah? You see how they treat their
And we will
workers,
all be
but they don't
buried.
have money to spare. Yeah?
Whether you take 1,000,000,000 trillion pounds of diamonds and golds into your coffin,
you think there are poor people in England. But if England
you
wasn't
still
rich, yeah,
won't take it
there would be
anywhere.
more
It will be
poor
found.
people in England. But there are
You're like a
less
time
poor
capsule
people in
waiting
England
to be
because
removed.
they are rich. Yeah? And this is, well, if you don't use money,
The same with my uncle.
And this means
If you didn't know him, he's a nobody to you, innit?
I was using their
But whether he's a
method,
king or not, whether she's a
the
queen or
method they
not,
employed to make sure that they
the queen is
get
also a nobody.
Yeah.
We're all Sanatia.
What do you mean?
You're not above me and I'm not above
They don't
you.
dig for gold, but the queen is
In my
laden
country,
gold.
Hebrew T993,
They don't dig for diamonds.
we
but
have
the
a saying,
queen
it
is
said,
blinking.
Onipa ancestry.
Listen, they don't dig for gold, but the queen
Onipa
store is
ancestry.
chock-a-block. Method.
Onipa means
Listen,
human.
they don't dig for timber, but Britain.
Ense means doesn't
They
resemble.
don't dig for magnesium.
She
oxide.
means
Method.
nothing.
Listen, it's
Shit.
cheaper in England than it is in Ghana.
So Onipa ancestry, the human resembles shit. You see, if you're the king, for an example, let's say you're the king of Kumasi, and you think you resemble past your people, or you resemble past most. Well, your own language is telling you, yeah? So that's why that's how I know you've forgotten yourself. Because your language reminds you, you're shit. Onipa, you are Onipa. Ense doesn't resemble shit.
Not because they have what it takes to say you've got money. So their success is not from money. Because truthfully speaking, yeah, you can make England broke in 1 second. If every colony refused to pay any form of tax, that's it. They say, oh, we're
in Hebrew T993, there's a saying.
That's it. New Zealand, we're autonomous. Australia, we're autonomous.
The coffin.
And they take, Canada, we're autonomous. They take
Coffin.
that little red,
In Hebrew T99 Iconology tree, they're called a coffin.
The queen, yeah.
Endaka.
To step in here unless you get a visa.
Endaka. Again, my people have forgotten themselves, so they don't know. They now live in the physical sense and not in their spiritual sense. Otherwise, they would remember. And that means do not demand.
I was telling them
and that means do not sleep.
Because if they weren't successful, let me tell you, the people would have eaten the Prime Minister already. They would have caught her and
means
her,
stuck.
eaten her. Because why? They
So coffin equals Endaka. Endaka means do not demand debt at this point. Endaka means
money. Ghana's poor. Ghana went and borrowed 60 billion.
this is sleep, because and that means do not sleep. So do not sleep. Why? Because this is sleep. You will remain stuck in Endaka.
The country can't do shit.
Why do they say do not demand debt at this point?
The government is saying
if someone dies,
he or she can't see a crime.
The next level is the soul world. And the journey is to carry on.
Listen, most of that
the hope is that you haven't offended another soul and you don't owe another soul. But if you do, you can carry on your journey. But if the person calls Endaka,
you get it? System,
so
method.
The warning is do not demand for debt at this point.
Get them to fleece their own.
But
systems.
Free choice dictates that the person can. So if they do, your journey is cut.
All over the world.
You're told, go back and find a way to pay your debt. But unlike the film Ghost, where the ghost was touching things and taking things, truthfully speaking, you see your soul, it won't do that. Because if it, listen, you see money is printed and it's counted, yeah, and each one belongs to someone. So your physical body sinned, which is affecting your soul, and now your soul, yeah, the debtor, the person demanding the debt, is expecting how for you to pay the debt. You can't give the person the debt, but you see where you are in the soul world. Everything you need is there. The only problem is, yeah, you're not allowed, yeah, to take from there and give into the physical world. It doesn't work like that. So your only option now, yeah, to pay this debt so you can go, is to do a legal prayer. The legal prayer now is to follow that person and pray they die quick. It's a totally legal prayer. Do you know why? Because you're praying so you can pay your debt and release yourself and set yourself free. And the person, yeah, it was the person who sought for this prayer. Why? Because they demanded at the point of no demand.
They're stealing from South Africa.
And Dhaka.
They're stealing from the whole of fucking Africa. But get this. If Africa,
I don't know why I'm gonna die.
We are one,
but I'm gonna make sure, yeah. I'm gonna make sure, yeah, that I owe every single person on the face of this planet.
It means, get this, all dealings.
Oh, I'm going to abuse owing you.
Therefore, you see corruption. We see corruption.
I don't plan on paying it back.
It means, get this.
Because get this, I plan on following you and praying for your death. It's a legal prayer. It's a legal prayer.
Go and do deals. They have to come to the union.
Why? Because I'm trying to pay my debt.
Where Ghana, even if the Ghanaian government is corrupt. Yeah, listen. There are how many countries in Africa? If they all sit at a table, yeah, I'm telling you, that's when we're going to see disagreements, proper disagreements. And do you know what they will be against? They will be rooting out the evil amongst us. How? Because get this, there will be one that says, nah, this deal is not good. Yeah, because even though they're proposing to do it in Uganda, and the Ugandan president is saying, yeah, he welcomes it on his land, but it's not his land, it's Africa's land. And we think the deal does not suit the whole of Africa. So no, we won't have it. If anything, yeah, tell them to go back, yeah, come back with a better plan like this. You want to bring this system into Africa. Okay, come to Africa first, open up a training school, yeah, pick your students, pay them, set up your school, yeah, choose them, train them. After 2 years of training a few Africans, yeah, now we will give you the space, yeah, to set up. But we are not telling you to jump from your country and come here with 1,000 of you people, yeah, to come and just work and sell us bullshit. No, come, just you, yeah, with your expertise. Come and give it to our people and then work with our people. Yeah, go back and think about that. And think, we are a massive land mass. Yeah, our population is big. And although you are targeting a spot, right now Uganda, the whole of Uganda has become a little patch, yeah? Because anything that succeeds in Uganda could easily succeed everywhere in the United States of Africa. So be careful, innit? Come back with the deal. That we know this deal will be the same thing, yeah, we do in Accra, we do in Kampala. You understand what I'm saying? That the employment with the job, like the security, job security, this. Come back with all that in it. And don't come back and tell us you want to bring infrastructure in. Come back and show us how, what type of insurance system you're going to put our workers on, how much you're going to put them on hourly, yeah, and their holidays, what incentive. Come and show us something, innit? Come and show us the same thing we know Europeans get. Yeah, because if you were in Europe, you would give it to them. So you are in Africa, give it to them. And in fact, it will cost you cheaper to give it to them in Africa. So come, go back. United States of Africa, we don't agree with this shit. You understand what I'm saying? That's what they're afraid of. Because get this, right now, if they can't steal in Ashanti land, they'll just steal in Krobo land. And if they can't steal in Krobo land, they'll just steal in Zanzi land. And if they can't steal in Zanzi land, they'll just steal in Dandy land. You get me? It's bullshit. All along, our kids are suffering. Listen, I'm English. Listen, I'm English, yeah? I've never carried water on my head and I don't dig gold in my country. It's not my first country. My first country is Ghana. My second country is England. We don't dig. Listen, our soil. Listen, if you're wearing a gold ring and it drops on the English soil, yeah? It jumps up back onto your fingers. Why? The soil doesn't even want the gold. Gold is too precious for the soil. It doesn't want it. It doesn't want it. It's not gold land. No. And if you put diamond and the diamond goes, oh my God, get me off this shit. You understand what I'm saying? But we're rich. We've got systems in place. Systems to con you. We give you systems for you to use, systems you don't yet understand. And then we come in and say, hey, we'll show you. If you want to be like the English, be like the English. But do it properly. Because you see, I was telling my friend today, I said, you see the English, they con their people. Come on, man, I'm English. I know what I'm talking about. They con us every day. You understand what I'm saying? But get this. My friend was like, but how come the country's developing? And this means that's exactly how they con us. Listen, they con you through contracts. But they will do the contract. Yeah? They will do it. But they'll put it through this company instead, but they'll put it through the Masons. You understand what I'm saying? So get this. You always get to eat some. As long as you're putting it through the Masons, it means the club is getting some. The club will finance you back. So you're not seen as conning. Because get this, you've been given 2 million to do a job. Now you're meant to take employees and you're meant to take companies that will help you. You're meant to get subcontractors, this, that. Yeah? All you do if you're a Mason is you just think, okay, you need a subcontractor, you need a this, you need a that, you need a that. You will get all that within your brother Masons. So get this, the money will fix the road or will fix the thing it's meant to fix, but it's been kept, yeah? It's been kept amongst a small circle. They get a contract, they do the job, they keep the money. That's how they're doing it. But the African, he will get the money, the MP, and then he'll put it in his pocket, yeah? And that's it. And there's no comebacks, there's no explanations, and next year, he will take some of that money he left behind and give it to a few people in the neighborhood. Like my local MP in Ghana. Everyone on my street complained, and everyone around the area complained they've never seen him since after the election. He doesn't go around.
Carlos.
His walls, his gated walls are so high, people can't jump it. Every constituency gets a district assembly's fund. which is meant to be used for things like refuse collection, garbage and waste disposable projects and everything. You understand what I'm saying? But get this, you see in England, yeah, the local MP will have a sect member, team members that will, yeah, so they know that there's a district assemblies fund available for these type of projects. So they will actually encourage and they will actually promote it and make the locals aware of this, so the kids can be ingenuitive. But in Ghana, yeah, no one knows about it. Except for those who know, no one knows. And Ghanaians do not know that they don't have to beg to access that fund, that particular fund. That they don't have to go and say to the MP, they don't have to. All they need to do is write the letter and write it a certain way and write it properly and send it. And keep a copy. Because get this, if you apply for the district assemblies fund to do one of the projects it says to do, yeah, and if they don't grant it, they have to write you a letter back to tell you why they didn't grant it. But then get this, you do know that you can go and check, yeah, and you can argue that and say, well, this job is needed. You listen, I'm going to show you guys how to do it, yeah. I'm going to show you guys how to do it. Listen, I'm going to speak to people from Teshi. I'm going to speak to people from Nungwa. I'm going to speak to people in the Bachona area, in the whole Spinkters Road area. And I want them to just do this for me, yeah? So we're going to section your areas off so you have a code, yeah? So, get this. If you can prove, yeah, that you've had malaria, yeah, you just go to, I'll speak to a few shops in your local area, yeah? I won't speak to pharmaceuticals, but because they're all like working together somehow. So I'll speak to a few locals and have a place. All you go and do, you go there. They'll fill in your name, yeah? They will take your proof. So for example, if you bought medication, yeah. Even if you haven't bought medication and listen, if you're ill for malaria, listen carefully, yeah? And you don't have money, so you've been treating yourself, yeah? Call us, yeah? We will send someone to you, yeah, to take your details and everything. Get this, because we've sectioned your areas off, yeah, now we will see the exact volume, yeah, of malaria cases within each area. Now we know the cause of malaria is filth, yeah, it's filth. It's not mosquitoes, yeah. The filth invites them in because it gives them shelter. If the filth wasn't there, they wouldn't bother. Do you see what I mean? So the problem is not mosquitoes, because mosquitoes, if the filth ain't there, they won't come there. So basically, if you've built a house for mosquitoes, you don't expect mosquitoes to come and live in it. Are you stupid? Yeah? You built a house for mosquitoes, so they moved in. So get this. Now that we know, yesterday there was 10 cases there. I should literally be going to the hospitals, yeah, in Kum Hospital and and I should just tell them, can you give me the figures? But they'll make it difficult. They will make it difficult, but they shouldn't. It should be public info. Because listen, in Ghana we have no way of telling when there's a health risk. Yeah, listen, because the hospitals are not centralized, it means, get this, someone could drop with a virus, yeah, and go to Nkum Hospital, yeah, and as far as they're concerned, they've got 3. That's it. It's not a case to be worried about. But then another 2 could drop and go to another hospital, and they think, oh, we just go. That's it. They don't have a system to immediately alert them that there's a case. You see what I mean? Bullshit. All this, yeah, and they always sat there talking about we're bringing in health insurance, rah. You have to build the health infrastructure first for the health insurance to work. Because get this, if the health infrastructure is this bad and you bring in the health insurance, the insurance will end up costing the country more, because loads of people will just end up on doors of Kolebu.
I love loving you, and I'm praying soon you will start loving yourself too. I love you, world. I love you, Nanenyame. I love you, Mr. Y. Sleep tight tonight.
It's mad. It's mad.
I didn't see that. Was
I had to say to her.
and you had to get one.
Hey,
And this is here our family. Privy. And our families so pray.
Me family no. Pray. Adiane ye omu de ti say uwa ha no. Obi fufro abefram. Na mun akunya no na ye mu de. Ti say uwa gisa nkrofo na titi omu nti omu nyi omu ne pe.
Omu dwen say.
Omu ji akunya ne fi wu manu. But woman so kasa nti different person for no muku.
On your friend is in England. And kasa be a new hole. Omu di moja no. Ko omu ni moja so tena so. Nti omu di moja no. And be decide okay we ni moja en kasa papa we moja ho. Enu nti no on tena so. Ombe ya ba be si no kra no.
Ade no ko benu se na wa yare. Obi obebe no wan boda ma wo bewu. Hello. Ela. Sisi ade no ekunkun omu. Sisi your family no omu si ade na ye de ye wu ana. Nso ade no
because pray. Ko na ye mo dia?
Em pray hu.
Na ye mo dia? De any dia no eventually no be fa.
Me mama fie sa na omu ye sa ekunkun omu sisi no akonya na nkasa yi omu afie. De obedi ade no wadi. Oni wadi ade no good evening. Ningba ya. Cobra.
Sorry for.
Me say last me wa ha me nimu kura say almost see on hini bia o. Me wa ha Friday pen and then fan wa ha.
Then
to me krom.
Then if
I bad man factory.
What was sorry?
Me sorry what kafem paso man country and tell me man.
Hey, I be see mu.
Me ko do ho he. I fit obi wa ba.
Says omunim say o dia.
You see, I feel there me nana be wo ho. Na se me mbra me kwa me. Me mama afre me wo phone so me see there be anu na me mama free ha. You see me papa side oba hima me mama side oba hima.
Wo
me do nyame.
Hey, nyame so do.
I feel there me do ho. E fie no mu nyina ye kum. Enti mutina ha obi ye hu ade no me di ho me ti ase
because omunim say o dia
me nkasa me hu abepie wo kro we mu me free ho no get it nana ne wuye no oba hima ne wuye na me so na me wo ne so me so kiti na ye de me ko akra
antu ba akra che
me ba akra che se me ma me no ye nkrani
antu ye nkrani
me ye nkrani
because we are Benio.
Me papa ye Ashantini.
Hey!
Me papa omo nyanwo ani. Last me ko hu bibi me bi sam papa say omo free. O si omo de omo free Kumasi o. Omo papa wo omo. Nti me papa. Omo sisters no mu nyina omo first born ye de ma Kumasi fo. Omo ware o Kumasi
fo.
Nti omo wo go wo. Omo papa keto no so e ho no ti sisi a me ka kire wo awo nkola go ho. Omu nyina wodi ana me pesa me papa se ade we yewu ase na mu se no me nti ase
omu se mu san
se na wo mu se fun no enya sa na hegbefo
esie
fun no bisa me se ade
enti enu na ma wo question no se we nya ye ndia enti na ho ade ni
ana me bisa no se anwo ahifa na ofre o si de bi ye nana yo wo mu no omu ye ketafo ni papa wo fe asante na obo ube wo ye wo keta
hey history ba na ubo no
mama say ya bra na ye gbeni nti na mu family bebre wo Kumasi ho Kumasi hifa na obo nti ye nyina imi nuanom ni mi sisters no asantoa donko anyway no Ashanti ye dinkwa Ashanti din
kwa enso na won ti ase before oju nse o ma fa din ni keke but my roots
Ye papa catch say I did na me ko school am ha no pa. Enti me papa o ye soldier ni. The ordinary o ye soldier ni. The ordinary o ye commando. Na de aka no ye police ni we no inspector for. O say ade na me pe asem. Me say that because say na mo see ni kan ni ti ase. Mo see ni pa te sa santifo.
But now so dream say mo ya igbefo nti no yesi mu say na igbefo.
Na o catch say kunwa no
asante akonwa.
Enya ha kunwa.
Even though ewe land no asante akonwa.
Yes, na ye nana.
Yeah.
E ba nwra ho no. Si wontimi nwra ho.
Wontimi asante fo no wra ho.
Si ho no. Si wontimi nwra ho so ye ade kumase fo no mu ba. Na me si enti na akonwa no mo ni ho akonwa no. Wontimi nda akonwa no. Obi obebe akonwa no obeko no. Mi to nwa me. Last oni no say me yare. Me nyemu me ban ka fo no me yare wa ha akonwa no say yemfa me mbra.
Chinchina.
Me kam dadao. Me kwakonya me kan lori so me kwakonya no so asana me wo akola no
otina so na say otina so because akonya ni nimu enim say wo na say otina no so ene wo mba
me suro
enye suro anti nipa ne na usuro no but nipa ye suro no akonya no pe wasem anya sanka e ma wo ntina so ma bibia anye okay
nti la so mu mami ahene no ahene no mu mami me bedo ha na me
wo ye fru nsem cause woni ma omo chekere wo bibia ase o mpe eno
me si me bedu Mister say bedu ho pe yen kwa ya oba hima na mo kan ke kire me
ape na ho ti ni we bia ase
Cynthia yeah wo chiu buta wo na oba come say me si me be ya pastor
eno ana tinyo na so ye kremoni no
me be ya pastor
se do be pastor
me kunu ni ma dai no me pa ne bi
o be bovro o ko bi abesi ni hene
ya be te na wo so me say me mama dey make ka ade no afide me my basa me trimu ni na me hu
on ti ase
nso ade be che no no mo ase wo hene
enti
me be ke o mo ye plan no mo achi me say
no ma chi wo do si hen as ohima
me ko to ye me bompa me ye me we no Allah akbar bi me pe me kan me ba we me catch me auntie say
o tro
me tira mu me catch me say me kotokoko
ko na mu ha ya ba
ko na mu ha ya o mu si tina si na nkola mu kotokoko bre
ohima do de e ba ni say na ohima koto no an koko o si me hia exercise
oh me si plan me de biti o mu moto bi be si me si me tua o ka wo de me ko boda me ko fi o boda si o se me charge o me si charge me pe me tua me si
me life ka we o
me do ho no he o mo si ati si te o fa he me si me ba me kotokoko aba koko no moto su de
di kotokoko
akara wo ya say plan no me si moto ra me ho
me just ko
ya ba do afla wo boda he akra mi na me tira ka
no tina ga ko kan me ba do ha na me do phone no
abedu ene mi da he
udaye
mi da he oh me ba first no oh ma ba bon pa ya ye bi awie
ayo bibia
me family kakra si o ma si be ma na ka oba no
enti oba no ka wo na nko mo twen o na wo nso o su atiche
ma ti ahuma ne di da
atiche ne da they say me and confuse sa e wo your friend say on kasua onu so na so odi hene wo ho no kasua hin baby just after your friend say Liberia city no it's area mo nyina yeah ohini no wu ye no mo onu no ye next in line Ojani ko share ye wo houses bi ho no me papa Ojani ko share mu for base 2 weeks o mo hwehwe ne so mo hu no o mo si ohene foforo no no
obi animu ha obi animu ha de o mo ni mo ha so o mo si akra ne su That's for me, I see him my area, him from our baby.
Only maybe hour. What's now 22 years, but only maybe I would say. Omuka house, me and my uncle school.
Oh, yeah, that we have family to school. Almost me, baby, a somebody one I mean, me say,
and then the signboard.
me say, me say, phone back when I me can.
What's your number
Oh, my from me. And now, miss, I bet me and yan do 1 year.
I hear a good auntie. But the bay and some look of far. Where you are some from? Where you are some from Yamido de Bamau. Now, who knows our own town, Bonantaya assassin, Nipaya assassin. That's a whole kingdom, no will be the dada. Eh, two. Ah, oh, kingdoms be brave. Oh, kingdoms be brave.
Do hopper. You see, and Tapon said, yeah, the me call Lake Man on a pastor, yourself.
Lakeman Hospital.
And if you're Punyan, a honor, my pants, na me friend me sister na make my hospital 1 month me
Enko down. Hey, now you know. Na say so bad the onyim po a hunu kakra o ba we dey wo hunu e
me so fine
so even any person is doing now now why me why that was happy that's I know that them kakara me wedding
so me wo ba won
no matter what but look at him now you don't know him more than I
me auntie no so mo be bisa adiama
o mere
o mo be bisa adiama
because auntie akonya no mo family na de buy o e na de call o enti no anati
me sa de no misro.
Oh yeah. Your family, your fear, busy. Me papa and mama, mum pay anything to do with it. Yeah. Almost me for a catcher, mama and papa say, "Omo family member."
Huh?
Well, I'm catching omo family member. Say, oh, me auntie baako, oh me and son, omo you know omo bewu a, omo me frɛ, chinchina say a friend say, me mama and papa me ne omo nkasa. Me so na before that na me see a year kyerɛ me dae mu say. Ze bibi besi
mi ohu adena kasa mi ohu tama mi wa ha no mi ton ade no se bot se 12 mami wo baby a mi ton ade no mi hu se na ade na no abeke na mi hon so nkasa oh koto baby hanka mimi ye wada hanka mimi wo asasi wa ha
oh yeah ade wa no
ade no mi nkasa nso o ka che mi se mami fa mi hu
embo ne ma yeah.
Oh, come on, let's hear Club Way first.
Club Way?
Yeah, one more. First Club Way was
Shepherd's Pie, Shepherd's Bush. Okay? I dey come.
Okay. Opa, me not do hot. Ya ton santo ho, me boy no, na eye me first boy o be ware me. Me boy no ya be no nsan. No san na wato to ho ma. Me numu yo. Me no me I don't know.
Un guy.
Me type. Asama me catch us here.
Auntie Vitie. Ozi.
Some people.
Onu no to drink no ma.
Onu no to drink no ye.
E no de be si wo.
Enya sisi na ma say kala no so say wo hu o be hu se broni bi na ba.
Broni bi na auntie
wo first. Me ni na ho. Ye num nsana. Anum nsana ko me num bia. Abedu ene me num apete me num bia. Me num nsande.
Enti oton sa ba na mistake into wo num.
Oton nsane to ho no. Me ba be fa malt no anu.
Super malt, normal drink.
Me sin sana me fa ye he. Me numu yo.
One numu.
Me payo. Me mpabwa me hu baby amempa. Me si come for me straight to the pro. Boy, hono na boy no so say on.
Oh, sorry, straight away say, oh, go chrome.
Me kokura yesi me ko.
Oko.
Me si omo se kasa na me kan kura omo nti kasa na.
Now kasa for week.
Kama omo be hunu. Oh, kama omo be di mechi no na me ma cross moto we. Obi ansem na ko so yesi boy ni di mechi onti me nya hwi yesi kunya ni di mechi. Asem
Boy ni ntimi stop wo. Be ma no ntimi ngina wo.
Boy, look Lucy, me brother.
Lucy, your hairdresser.
Lucy, hairdresser, ni bra. Anka onu na me ware no awu ba na. Enti sa ntafo no ho ana eye ne ya.
No, mema ne nya ne ya. E na won so mema ne nya ya onim. Maybe bibi e te onu ne fie enti.
Onu so a me be ma na o hu se we me be wale no. Me to buy no ye pepe ni. Onu se almost the be enye sa be ma no na be wale no. Onu se me ni na da 6 years.
6 years.
Me o me kwati.
The umba no papa no.
Me ba no na papa ke me nyama ku abonte se me nko.
Onu apake wo niema enti umba no
Me se me nyama. Me ma no wo.
Wo.
Ayo me ho.
Enti wo pati so opake wo ene nkora ne niema. Onu anu moja niema.
Na me se
Enti wo pati say enu nti na wo so niema say no everyday no.
Me se.
Niema wo obi be ye fruit so. Ebe kwa kosi ni die so. Me na me ka kire obi kwa kosi ni die so ante. Hey. Enti wo ja wo 4 kids.
Boy, me see, papa we kura nye we ni wo ye penny ah.
Enye say wo pay young boy people, wo pay de nani afi.
Satam na 22 years girl. No see.
But now wo ni afi, nti wo pay obi anani afi.
Na mo ka che me say, no papa we wa kofa. Na me see no me hu say ye penny obeye dem.
Obeye wo so. Obeye wo so. Na wo so wa hwe no so. Na wo so wa hwe no so.
Me see me mo ma na wale. Ade a me ye no, enye me die wo.
No dia.
Me pesika ade ye me kasa me die me catch say ade a me ye no enye me die wo bi na me boa no.
O boa no. Me
boa no. Sem do weeka say 2 cedi na enya na o say wo so di 1 cedi. Nso ye beton meton awie no 1000 kra no.
No no.
Me nya.
Oh.
And I make a no say, oh, Miss Mammy Scanami or Captain.
Na me amenya me die na.
Me dear. Or see on Boami and one Boami or China. Membano, while packing me Yama Butan. So me for 6 years in Moon.
Hey, it's not a man behind.
Tafo Bemana me put an in Yinsen. Or Diminion Guaponti.
I so much as a now when you at the time.
Offer me Namu. Makuma.
Oh,
so me
na my way. Auntie, don't worry. As someone what can't me say, don't worry. And you can't say, oh, my dear.
Oh, Uncola no see a kid to know for 5 years. And I Tafo Bano for 9 years. And I Penima or by or for 11 years.
And basically, the whole part say, your friend is saying, from basically for 6 years, the way you know na video mo e de omu school mu e de bibia
me see last mommy be was sick or your lawyer the way me here and namuma on ni kum
o chin what to try find out
about me on mommy 10 million oh bronya no so no che me 10 million yourself or cash me fan share me
kon fan kan won
so man kan fi antre me ade no me twi wa
ya kuma mo se mo ante
me man kan fi nso antre lawyer no so me ni de be no ho o me ho nti
enye bibi anti o to chiri fish the suit so e de chin e de ko hwe no e se ka ono no ko pe bibi o ko pe hwehwe wo
me say me be ye to ho me ye kura to ho me diska obisika de to ho kura obeyi bi wo ho Mimbisa she no be bumi ana ombe ya me bibi no mpra hey papa we kakakra opumi miti ma miti mi wa ha miti
oyo uti den
me see edua bi pa wo de bo miti wo me preaching by no but this time papa na be ma bi suso me na be ma bi pe me na be ma no pe me na me see me be ma pe bi sen me ton de o pese me ye he na mini police mini bi oto ade no mini ni gina ho na ebo nkomo na me se mini police mini gina ho bo nkomo wenso e de na ade no mi ton ho pese mi ye nipa no he
na obey na to
omunto mi ma nya free ni nipa no ma anya free omunto ma mi nti
of course hey friend of marketing and kay broni an ko be kaza wo we are the best marketer hey broni
Papa we na me say brabo de na wo ye no me nya wo hwe pake me nya magwabo nti ma ya de me nko oh
And that was it.
me say ma nya no hwe papa we me kola no bumisu on jina baby anka say see
And then look at 6 years, no.
Me catch us say me yare kura me ti last me catch a baby say me ti me na study 1 million kura me the better hospital me see me ti me wo wa a baby o dia ba no bo na me wo ho
Still, yeah.
Me ya
Oh, yeah.
nti a person fainty masun we last obi catch
And the auntie, I want him, I want.
ha o de bo me ha
Aha.
eh anka man dodge share anka man dodge anka wo ekumi
Auntie ka craving a cow in the end by no
see man dodge he okta ku program ni nsuo mi trisu ba oh nkola na mo se da o person kuma na o person kuma ma wa ye o de wo push nkola na ma twetchi ni mi si da ma ye wo den wonya oba foforo wo de akware na mi djuma no mi de be help mi manu mo
no
mi djuma no mi mfe ndi agro obi djuma na mi ye nso mi mfe ndi agro ma ye kaya ma obi e de
Auntie djuma we obi na ye ma no
obi na ye
that man no so asemo say djuma we say nka wan nka wo ya ma wo ho a
semi pen nso minister
okay mama so asemo enti ka he e na nka wo behia na nka fish na egu we mu nyina no na ye wo dia
wenu semeto wenu meye sisi aje semento ne ho ade
then it is a saying
wenu aje semento ne ho ade meto ade aye de be chi mu
ade de be chi
anwa ohun eni ne hu pan eni ne hu fridge mi ko fa nam ne bra mi de be
oh yes fridge mu yes
so wo ko fa fresh ni ba sa aje so wo fa
good yes
ansa na wo yi na wo tro ebedu week no we wie na wa ebe sando sa Monday no a me dream recharges kan sa Monday no no mo wo ha
boy yeah auntie be you nyame don't worry why be why mema bibia anyo ya mema bibia o china mehu why mema bibia be ye o tamfo na ewu why edi nyame why okay auntie. You see life, yeah? It's mad. I'm gonna digest over everything that I've just spoken to this woman about, yeah? I'm gonna digest over it before I decide that I'm gonna even speak on the subject. You understand what I'm saying? So give me some digesting time. Alright, cool. Bye.